led me to a heroin addiction. I entered Wheeler's program and learned life on God's terms.
After meeting Greg, I was so impressed, I hired him. When you change that one life, it makes it all worthwhile.
Now, I have a family, house, and a job that I love. At Wheeler, you can have something everlasting.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
Sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirits, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
At first, me and my mom were struggling. I was trying to pay the bills and trying to take care of my mom at the same time. When I first heard that I can get paid for taking care of my mom, I was kind of skeptical because I had been doing it for so many years without pay. That's when I reached out to Passion to Care. I read all the reviews and I saw that they were #1 in the field. Passion to Care has really, really changed my life. Right now, I take care of my mom 24/7 thanks to Passion to Care.
You want a piece of equipment you can trust, one that's easy to use. No matter the size of the job, you want to create a feeling worthwhile, something you can use for every job. For over 60 years, Reynolds has been a community staple, ensuring our customers powerful implements, top quality care and service. You need something that's in it for the long haul. Visit Reynolds Farm Equipment, your hometown John Deere dealer, today at reynoldsfarmequipment.com.
Can't make it to the game? We've got your back. Just go to www.IndianaSRN.org and tune into all of the live action or go to our on-demand service and relive your favorite moments.
Just working with our company, you're going to get to work with a lot of bright individuals.
Everyone is open and ready to help you, and definitely big on advocating for making sure that you succeed and reach your potential.
Everyone's goal is the same, to make the best products that we can for our clients and make sure that it is everything and more that it could be.
Well,
what's kept me here. Our culture, we're genuinely a very great group of people. Everyone's just always willing to lend a hand.
When I have a suggestion or a concern and I voice it, leadership actually hears me.
As a consultancy, every person has a role and has something to bring to the table. There's just a lot of opportunities here if you're up for the challenge.
Jump on board, be part of the fun ride, because we're going places.
Aspen Creek Grill, we are a from-scratch concept with comfort fresh food. You can expect a world-class experience on a great budget. We've got incredible specials, great service. Today's dish that we're going to highlight is going to be our Aspen Blue Sirloin. It is, again, our premium Black Angus certified beef, and we top that with a blue cheese crust. Again, everything that we do here is made from scratch, and it's no different from our steaks. We hand cut all our steaks in-house. So our team back there it's just an incredible team. Everything that they do, they take so much pride in. They put a little bit of themselves into everything that they do over here, especially since it is a made from scratch concept. We want everybody to come, visit us, enjoy some great food with some great service. Bring your friends, bring your family, come have some great food, have a great time with us with some of the best comfort scratch food.
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got carry out?
Everything that you need, we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Oh, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
I'll be back tomorrow to pick it up.
We'll be waiting for you.
Hello and welcome to Game Day. My name is Keith Myers. I'm the Vice President of IndianaSRN. We're glad that you joined us today. If you'd like to see more content just like tonight, just hit the donate button. Every dollar that you donate will go right back into more games right here on IndianaSRN, which means more games for you. It's IndianaSRN, where you always have a front row seat.
Hey, Indiana. Let's clear the air about vaping. Glue, rat poison, paint. We all know these products contain poisons like formaldehyde, arsenic, and lead. And these are just a few of the chemicals you'll find in e-cigarette vapor. Let's clear the air, Indiana. Don't puff this stuff. Visit don'tpuffthisstuff.com to join the fight and spread the word.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
Clyde Beck Athletic and Recreation Center, the campus of Transylvania University.
Not Franklin.
We have our championship game of the boys. It'll be, or the men's. It'll be Transylvania 19-8 on the season. They have won 12 in a row, and it'll be the Ravens of Anderson. They're 18-9. They have won their last 9 after both teams ended up winning in their semifinal matchups. College basketball on HCAC TV is brought to you in part by Reynolds Farm Equipment, your local hometown John Deere dealer, Since 1955, 5 central Indiana locations, Reynolds meets all your equipment, parts, and service needs. Boilermaker Local 374, representing skilled workers across Indiana. Discover the Boilermaker advantage with Local 374. Burtner Electric, spark with confidence, your trusted electrician partners since 1986. Wheeler Mission, helping our neighbors in need since 1893, thanks to generous, caring individuals like you. Morales Group Staffing, building better futures one story at a time. Let us help you find your next opportunity. LifeWise Academy. LifeWise Academy brings Bible education to public school students during school hours. Learn more at lifewise.org. LIUNA, the Build America Union, 500,000 strong, fighting for better wages, safer job sites, and greater opportunities. And the IndianaSRN sports page, sports from border to border, coast to coast, your source for high school, college, and pro sports coverage. Troy Dargowski, the Hall of Famer, Coach Keith Myers with you for championship Saturday night. Winner of this game will go on to the NCAA Division III men's basketball tournament. That will be announced coming up next week, but you got to get through tonight. 2 teams that are playing good basketball right now. Maybe nobody better than Transylvania again on a 12-game winning streak.
Yeah, you go, you win this thing, and then you go home and you just sit and fret yourself all day Sunday, and then on Monday afternoon you find out where you're going, and then you got to get ready to play Friday night. You play a game Friday night, and if you win, you play Saturday. So very interesting contest. This league, the HCAC league, it came down to 4 teams, really 3 really good teams. The 4th team was the underdog and made some noise as well, but it came down to Rose-Hulman, Transy, and Anderson. This league was won by a half game. That's how close these teams are in this league. And, with 10 teams in the conference, 8 teams made it. And here's the final 2.
Well, Anderson, the Ravens, got to the championship game last year. They played the game at home.
Yes.
And most everybody thought they were going to get that win playing at home, and they're very good at home. They ended up having the best player in the conference. They still couldn't get it done. They ended up losing to Franklin, who went to the NCAA tournament.
Well, if you remember right, they were up by 5 at one time, and then all of a sudden Franklin got hot, and Franklin wins that. But, I thought last year this league could have brought easily 2 teams in their playoffs. Did not happen. Who knows about this year? The league is down a little bit by percentage points overall, but this is just going to be a lot of fun. Anderson's been here before. Transy's been a while since been in a championship game. They are playing at home. Definitely have the advantage.
Anderson got a win over Rolls-Hulman 74-73. Came down basically the last few seconds of that game to get the win. And Rolls-Hulman is the team we thought when we saw them earlier in the year at that time was probably the best team in the conference, and they didn't finish out as well as they had hoped. But last night, a big win. Kenny Troutman had 17 points, 14 points by Bryce Williams. Elijah Mattingly finished with 13. But you get the win, and now you play tonight. And that's, again, the key. Just survive and play the next round.
The key tonight, though, is you got to hit down your free throws.
Yeah.
Both teams played last night. Both teams ran up and down the floor a lot. If you have your leg, I think you should have your legs. You've already had your walkthrough this morning and this afternoon. Both teams are ready to go. Transy, I think, have a slight advantage because they're playing at home.
One advantage for Anderson is having Rob Davidson back. He's was the reigning HCAC Defensive Player of the Year. He got hurt. We did not see him earlier in the year because, again, the injury kept him out, but he came back, and now he came off the bench last night, scored 13 points, and what a lift it is to have him back in your lineup.
Yeah, I really like the Mattingly kid, too. Elijah left, transferred, went somewhere else, came back, and wanted to finish strong. We saw this kid play a lot. Davison as well. We saw him play at Chittard back in the day. So they got some key element kids, and a lot of these kids are homegrown Indianapolis kids. So we get to see a lot of these kids during the regular season.
Davidson, again, with 13 points last night, but again, good defensive player. And if you want to stop her, definitely you'll talk about Rob Davidson. So when we come back, we'll talk more about Transylvania. They've won 12 straight. And again, they are at home tonight, where this season they have been very, very good on their home floor. We'll talk about that and more here on the pregame. This is the championship, Transylvania Anderson, on HCAC TV.
Calling officials cheaters or corrupt.
Insulting referees.
Threatening officials.
Berating young umpires, learning the ropes.
Violent language in the stands.
Screaming at a referee in the parking lot. It's not a game.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
Transy Anderson Men's Championship coming up. See the countdown. We're down to just over 7 minutes before we get this title game underway. We'll have the starting lineups coming up in a little bit. I'm not sure if they'll do the national anthem. I'm going to assume that they will. Nonetheless, all the pregame festivities will be coming to a close here in just a few moments. Transylvania 19-8 on the season. They're 10-2 at home. They've won 12 straight. And the last time that these two teams got together, Transylvania dominated the game 86-61. So now let's talk about Transylvania. They beat Franklin. They got a great contribution. Hunter Barr had 22. Drew Marshall had 21. Jackson Smith with 14. And they've got about 6 guys that can any given night can really produce for you offensively.
Yeah, you said they won 12 games straight?
Yes.
We remember when I do believe we saw them against Franklin, and they struggled. And then since then, they've been lights out. I think Coach likes his lineup. I think Coach likes the depth. And I think there's strong senior leadership, and that helps a lot when you have that strong leadership. And no one's jealous of anybody else. You know, everybody wants to play. Everybody wants to win. And you saw that in the walkthrough today. Anderson's walkthrough was 30 minutes of shooting and 10 minutes of instruction. Transy was the complete opposite. It was like 18, 19 minutes of strategy, and the rest of it was shooting. So very interesting. Both coaching styles, both coaches could be coaches of the year. Outstanding coaches.
Well, I saw this Transylvania team, too, against Rose-Hulman, and at that time, and it's been several games ago, Transylvania at times looked good and at times they didn't. It was like you talk about that Jekyll and Hyde that you may see in some teams. But that was before, and they got the win that day, and it started them into something much bigger since then. Question is, can they defend? They give up 68 points per game. And if you're going to win a championship, giving up 68 points per game and against an Anderson team who is, again, very good offensively, you're really going to have to play better shutdown defense.
Yeah, I could see this game being the 80s. I really can. And, you know, who's going to hit the free throws like we talked about in the women's game? Who's going to hit the free throw? Who's not going to have that last turnover with in a close, tight game? And who's going to rebound well? This crowd might help Transy because, you know, both teams might be just a little tired today.
Coming off the bench in their win yesterday, Ian Reeser had 9 points. Luke Idlet ended up with 8, and Dakota Capps finished with 7 points off the bench. The series has been relatively close. You go back over the last 53 matchups, and Transylvania's won 29 of those 53. Here at home, it hasn't been automatic, though. Transylvania does have the edge at 18-11. And one of the things that you will notice tonight, and I don't think there's any doubt about it, that Transylvania is a good rebounding basketball team. They're out-rebounding their opponents by 6. That could be a big difference as well.
I think also, as I see both these teams what kind of defense are you going to play? What advantage will you have? Anderson usually plays that zone and stretches that zone out, makes you shoot from the parking lot, if you will, and we'll see how that defense happens. If you man-to-man, I think Anderson outsized them by height, but it comes down to rebounding and how you use the gifted players that you have.
Well, the other thing about a game like this, and you mentioned turnovers anytime, and I'm always big on that, then anytime you give a team second, third opportunities, that's a really, really bad sign for your basketball team. Now we can say, how do you know that? Go back to the women's game. What happened to Franklin early in the game? A lot of turnovers, ended up getting beat by 30-plus points. They just could not. They got in a hole 11-0. They just could not hold on to the basketball.
That 11-0 run started with Transy really did a nice job. If we can close in on the coach that's leaning over by the three-point line, this is what coach does every game. Sits there, look at this. I used to do that. Now I don't think I could do that anymore, Troy.
Because your knees.
But my back. But your kids, you're telling your kids what you're expecting. And I kind of like that style of coaching.
Tell you what, we're going to take a timeout. We're going to come back. We'll get keys to the game. We'll also run down the starting lineups. That'll be from our public address announcer. That's coming up in just a few moments here on HCAC TV.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
Coverage of the Heartland Collegiate Athletic Conference on HCAC TV, powered by IndianaSRN, delivers high-quality professional broadcasts that bring the excitement of every game to fans wherever they are. With multiple cameras, ESPN-style graphics, expert commentary, and in-depth analysis, the coverage elevates the visibility of HCAC athletes, coaches, and programs. Fans, alumni, and families experience the energy and intensity of the games as if they were courtside, creating stronger engagement and pride across campuses. Let's get keys to this one here tonight.
Transy has the home court advantage. I would think they would put a lot more pressure defensively. Anderson needs to hit some big-time shots early and stay in this. If it's I really think this could be an 85, 86-point game.
All right. I want to remind you, too, that tonight's broadcast is a copyright production of not only IndianaSRN, but HCAC TV. Any use, reproduction, or distribution of audio or video without the express written permission of IndianaSRN and the HCAC is strictly prohibited. Moments away from the starting lineups here tonight, and then we'll get this one underway. The winner, again, will get that automatic bid to the NCAA Division III basketball tournament. And it pretty much, I think, because of the limited amount of teams who get invited, you're one and done.
Yep.
So you've got to win this one if
you're
going to get there. All right, let's go to our public address announcer for tonight's starting lineups.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Event Center and not playing court on the campus of Transylvania University for the 2026 HCAC Men's Basketball Conference Championship. The winner of today's game receives an automatic bid to the NCAA tournament. Please welcome from Anderson, Indiana, the number 2 seed, the Anderson Ravens. And welcome from Lexington, Kentucky, the number 1 seed and tournament host, the Transylvania Pioneers. Here are today's HCAC Championship game starting lineups. First a 6'1" sophomore from Tipton, Indiana, number 11, Noah Strong. At forward, a 6'5" senior from Indianapolis, Indiana, number 15, Devontae Ferguson. And at guard, a 6'1" junior from Cushing, Indiana, number 22, Bryce Williams. The assistant coaches for the Ravens, Dijon Knight, Jaron Johnson, Bill Bessett, Landon Bear, Elisha Moore, and Grand Assistant Carson Huber, and the head coach for Anderson, Carter Collins. Now, for the 2026 HCAC Championship, starting line for Transylvania. At guard, a 6'5" junior from Nicholasville, Kentucky, number 1, Drew Marshall. At guard, a 6'2" junior from Somerset, Kentucky, number 5, Jackson Smith. At guard, a 6'1" freshman from Somerset, Kentucky, number 10, Luke Eidler. At forward, a 6'6" sophomore from Lexington, Kentucky, number 12, Ethan Reeser. And at forward, a 6'8" junior from Harrisburg, Kentucky, number 23, Hunter Barr. The assistant coaches for the Lightning.
There are your starters. We're ready to get this one underway. Barr, Marshall, Smith, Reeser, and Eidlet. That for Transylvania, the number 1 seed. Number 2, Anderson, Mattingly, Ferguson, Troutman, Swan, and Williams. In the women's game, we saw Transylvania get out to an early 11-0 lead, and after that, Coach, they really never looked back. No matter how many times Franklin made a run at him, it was over because of that really fast start. Talk about this one. I don't anticipate that happening here, but you just never know in a championship game.
But you got to start fast. You got to go. It's the key is turnover. TV timeouts will help you as well because you can run up and down at 4. You know you're going to get 4 of them, so you let it all out and you go 100%.
All right, something will give. Championship winner moves on to the NCAA tournament. You see Hunter Barr at 6'8", jumping it up against Elijah Mattingly. Ravens in their traveling dark uniforms. It'll be Raven basketball to begin this one. Quick release off a 3 and no good by Nolan Swan.
Nolan felt that really quick, didn't he?
He did. So that'll be Transy basketball for the first time. You see the Ravens in their familiar zone. Good look here, Drew Marshall, the 6'2 senior. And generally, Transylvania use a lot of that shot clock in the half court. Baseline shot, up and good. Ian Reeser gets him on the board, the 6'6 sophomore. And an early 2-0 lead. Good ball movement that time by Transy. The drive block shot by Hunter Barr. Ferguson getting rejected. And now Transylvania. Crowd maybe not as big as it was for the women's game, but still good amount of fans here. 15-footer is up and good by Drew Marshall, and an early 4-0 lead. Curious to know when the last time, I don't know if we have any information, when's the last time that 2 teams from the same school went to the NCAA tournament in the same year?
Good question.
Ravens back the other way. Here's Troutman. He answers with 3.
Tell you what, elevation is key there for Kenny.
4-3 Transy.
You know, we have covered about 25 of these games this year, Troy, and it's been very, very interesting. Every game is you're on your seat.
Well, look how the standings, especially on the men's side, went down the stretch where you have 8 teams that made the tournament, and there's a drive, and what do we have here? A jump ball. Possession arrow will stay here. But we had to go down to the last weekend to get some of those seeds decided.
Yep. I like it that they make 8 eligible.
Yeah. And a lot of when we thought maybe at one point Rose Hallman was going to get that seed. They had a 2-game lead. That release is missed by Reeser. very close to the shot clock violation. Ravens quickly back the other way, the drive and the kick. Here's Ferguson. Ferguson will find Mattingly. Guarded there by Barr. Mattingly on the drive, stripped out of his hands to the baseline. 13 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Very physical in the lane for Nolan Swan, and able to lay it in as Swan gets his first 2.
Some people would whack once, whack twice, 3 times.
Now the Ravens lead it by 1. This is a lineup that features just one senior, that is Drew Marshall. Here's a 3 by Reeser off the front of the rim, rebounded by Williams. 2-on-2 break. Williams looking for help. The backdoor cut. The pass is low for Ferguson. Turnover, Ravens. Bless you.
That ball has to be up in his chest. That can't be down in his knees. Rob Davidson checks into the ball game for the Anderson Ravens.
And we did not see again Davidson earlier in the year because of an injury. He is off the bench after a 13-point performance against Rose-Hulman. 3 minutes gone in this one. Nice pass down low. Layup good by Hunter Barr, the 6'8 junior. The Transy team averaging nearly 75 points per game. Nice drive, and the layup good by Davidson. Got to give credit that time to Bryce Williams on a great pass. 7-6 Ravens. Off the glass, right hand,
wow.
Reeser.
Got a nice touch, doesn't he?
Yes.
Got nice hands for a big fella.
9 last night by Reeser against Franklin. Franklin was the defending tournament champions. That 3 is no good by Swan. And coming away with it for Transylvania's Jackson Smith.
Those long rebounds can hurt you.
Ravens very rarely play anything else besides this zone. It's been very successful for them over the years. Shot clock at 10. Deep 3 is on the way. No good. Idlet unable to get it to go. Ravens waste no time. Here's Mattingly. His deep 3 missed, and the rebound Marshall. Each team trying to get that 3 going early. Shot fake drive by Idlet. The kick out. Here's Smith. Shot no good. The tip out by Marshall, and a fresh 20 in the shot clock. Now down to 9. Here's Marshall.
Oh, my.
And we've got a timeout on the floor. Transylvania leads it by 1.
Every person has a story waiting to be told. Mr. Jack comes in every Monday.
That's right.
One day I noticed his hat said he was a Korean War veteran. I asked him if he'd ever been to the Korean War Memorial.
No, I never had a chance to go.
That was the day I knew we had to do whatever it took to get him there.
Manny made it happen. I got to go to Washington, D.C. to all the memorials. The World War II Memorial, Naval Memorial, Korean War Memorial. Took all kind of pictures and everything, and it was a good trip, too.
I'm glad that I could be a part of Mr. Jack's story.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN. We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
By the way, coming up at halftime, women's head coach Hannah Klein will join Coach. Talk about their championship and another trip to the NCAA tournament. You know, they get all that nice swag, too, when they go to the tournament.
I was hoping to get some nice swag today.
Well, you can ask her. Tell her, well, I'll wear a T-shirt.
I'll wear a T-shirt that says Transylvania.
I will, too.
It would have to be after tonight's game. But
tell her you take an extra large.
You need an extra small, don't you?
No.
To flex those muscles?
Well, yeah, but I can still do it in an extra large.
Okay.
Troutman, how about that?
I tell you what, he's got a great release.
Thing is, he's not shy about shooting that three either.
None of them are, Troy.
10-8, Anderson now with the lead. Dakota Capps is checked in now for Transylvania. He wears number 3. Reeser gives up the basketball to Eidlet. Back to Reeser, gets the screen. Shot clock at 7, still time. In the corner to Barr, and it's knocked out of bounds. There's the hands of Rob Davidson. We talk about the deflections, and that's what he brings to the lineup. Williams is out, and also coming up Mattingly for Anderson.
The wide body that Rob has.
In the lane, shot no good by Hunter Barr. Had a good look.
Oh, he's got a wing open. Missed him.
Here is Swan, the spin, and Swan finishes. He has 4.
Pretty impressive.
4-point lead.
Not safe.
I think Ravens have a little bit of that taste in their mouth from last year's championship at home.
Like bitterness?
Because I think they really felt that they let that one get away and had a chance to win the championship on their home floor. Off the glass by Barr, missed it. A lot of contact. You got to play through it now. Back there the way we go as Will Jamison is checked in, and Jamison will go to the line. Eidlet picks up the foul. He's first. He's a freshman. 8 points in the win last night over Franklin, and here is Will Jamison.
Nice stop and go. Got whacked on the spin.
Caden Lancaster will come in. He is a 6'4 junior. That will give Reeser a chance to get a break. Second free throw good by Jamison.
Notice that both coaches going to the bench.
Yeah. Yeah, you're going to need fresh legs in the second half. That zone staying right at about the three-point line. Turnover, Transylvania. That is their first. Back the other way. Layup missed. And the putback, Davidson off the miss by Troutman.
Smart move. Followed his man. Saw the rebound. Thought he was going to slam it there for a second.
8-point lead. Now the biggest so far as we come up on the 13-minute mark. Drive down the lane, off the leg of Drew Marshall, and a turnover, Transylvania, 2 in a row. And the Transylvania head coach does not believe that call. Even Hunter Barr is saying something. Maybe they wanted a review on that, huh?
Too early, because if you miss, you don't have anything.
How about Barr blocking the shot of Troutman? Back there the way we go. Still a 8-point lead. Barr down the lane, sidesteps the defender, missed it, and it'll be Raven basketball.
Boy, they have missed some bunnies.
Swan let the defender, in fact, 2 go by him. Wisely gives it to Troutman. Back to Swan. The 3 is good. 7 now by Nolan Swan, and the lead is at 11. And the Ravens are feeling it. What's that number? 11. We had that in the first
crazy,
game.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Good Anderson crowd here tonight. Deep in the corner. The high arcer, no good. Lancaster looked like he was going to have a good look at it. Here is Troutman back the other way. Now that hit the
shot clock.
Yep, hit the shot clock up top.
The back cable.
Back in will be Williams, and also coming in for Anderson will be Elijah Mattingly. The other way we'll see Jackson Smith. Reeser coming back in.
Let me tell you, if that thing went in, this place would have erupted on the Anderson side.
Sam Stone will come in as well for Transylvania. Stone coming off the bench, really not many minutes in the semifinal game. So we stay an 11-point lead. Been a a little bit of a while here since Transylvania's had some positive on the offensive side. They're trying to post up underneath.
Manningley has went to the middle of the floor.
3 is no good, as Reeser can't get it
That's
to go.
Good call by the official.
And we've got a timeout. 11:47, 19-8, Anderson.
They say nice guys don't finish first. So maybe it's time to reconsider what it means to be first.
It's about being your best, but knowing you could be even better.
It's being present, but respectful of history.
Sure you want to make that move?
It's donating something more valuable than money.
It's believing in yourself and something bigger.
It's coming from different families, but treating each other like brothers.
It's not just being a man, it's being a Mason.
50%. Anderson is 50% on the field, and Transy at 28.6. Troy.
Ooh. You want to win many games shooting 28%.
7 of 14 and 4 of 14. Turnovers have been a little bit of a bugaboo as well.
Well, Transy should only have 2. I have Anderson for 1.
Okay, I stand corrected. I'm looking at the wrong line there. Bench points, 6 points for Anderson, none for Transy.
By the way, Nolan Swan with 7, Troutman with 6, 4 points by Davidson. On the other side, Reeser has 4, Barr has 2, Marshall has 2.
What you say in the huddle if you're Transy?
How about shooting a little better?
Okay. Starts with defense.
Or shooting better.
Okay. Let's shoot better, and then let's play better defense.
Let's get some points on the board here, right? You're still playing against that zone, and
it's out there now.
It is. Here's another. That's off the mark. I can see that from here. Jackson Smith missed it. Able to get the offensive rebound. Put back no good. As Stone unable to finish. We'll head the other way.
Manley at 6'7" gets the rebound.
The drive, reverse layup, no good by Cedric Anderson.
You're going to get beat up in the inside of the game.
That one sent into the crowd. That'll be the 3rd turnover by Transy.
The guy in the hat should have caught the ball.
Coach, the only way Transy is going to be able to succeed on offense is you got to shoot Anderson out of that zone. Now, they're not going to come out of it, but you got to make them think about coming out of that at some point. Right now, they're very confident just playing that zone because of how poorly Transy is shooting. The drive by Ferguson, and the finger roll is good. Ferguson is first 2. And it's now a 13-point lead. And it has been a while since Transylvania's put points on the board. Need to get something here pretty quick. There is a deflection. Good job that time by Elijah Mattingly as Eidlet comes back in. Out of the lineup will be Jackson Smith for Transylvania. We'll also see Hunter Barr come back in. Now we'll put Stone on the bench. Deep in the corner. Very rare you see an inbound that deep. Coming up on the halfway point of the first half of play. Drew Marshall gets it back, fires the 3, and missed everything. Quickly the other way. Jamison on the drive, stripped out of his hands by Drew Marshall. And guess what? They tried to go on fast break city, and they throw it away. 4th turnover by Transylvania. Anderson coming back with Davidson. Also coming into the lineup will be Swan, and returning Kenny Troutman.
The last time Transy scored a basket was at the 12-10 mark.
So we're talking about the last 2 minutes?
Yes.
By the way, J.C. Walbert, a 6'1 sophomore, is checked into the lineup now for Transylvania. And a turnover, number 2 now for Anderson. Back the other way, layup good by Drew Marshall. Turnovers leading to points. Swan will find Mattingly. He's working against Barr. Double team down on the baseline. Mattingly turns it over. Third turnover. Back the other way we go. And Transylvania will slow it up. They're going to go inside. Barr stripped out of his hands by Davidson. Oh, and a late whistle. Oh, I thought that Davidson got the takeaway, but they're going to get Davidson for the foul.
Coach is saying, "What? When did you call that? 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3?"
Well, we saw the replay right there, and it looked like
it was the right call.
Yeah. Well, I thought it was a strip. Come on. Here's Barr. Now the drive by Marshall. Left-hand layup good. He has 6.
Making a comeback here.
Boy, it was starting to get a little out of hand.
Yeah, it was.
Davidson wide open, and a foul call on Hunter Barr.
Hit his head on the back rest there.
So Davidson at the line. He has 4. This will be his first trip to the free throw line.
Making sure he's got the cobwebs out.
I had a feeling they probably would have let that go if Davidson would have made the layup, because the whistle did come a little bit late, but it did change the shot there for Davidson. Back to a 10-point lead, now make it 11 again. Coming up on 9 minutes. Transylvania looking for their 20th win of the year. Powering that one is Hunter Barr. Barr at 6'8". Good look here at Nolan Swan. That'll be Davidson. How about that move to the basket?
That's an NBA move right there.
Man. Back to 11. And a foul by Swan on the drive by Lancaster. Swan picks up his first. Well, I think that they're calling it tight, but they're also letting him play. I mean, I think you're really seeing a good called game so far. Inside to Barr on the alley-oop from the inbound. It'll be the 6th point by Hunter Barr.
They worked on that play this morning when we saw them shooting around.
The one thing that Anderson, from an offensive standpoint, we heard them talk about was don't have one guy dribble and everybody else stand and watch. You got to be moving without the basketball. And Nolan Swan missed that layup with the left hand. Transy down by 9. How about that deep 3 by Eidlet? Their first 3 of the night. Back to within 6. I think he shot that one from Louisville.
Yes, he did.
Mattingly, straight away, nails that one. He answers it. His first points of the night. Quickly the other way we go. Layup good by Lancaster. Boy, you can barely take a breath.
Scores.
Man. Back to a 7-point lead. Davidson, and he loses it out of bounds. Turnover Anderson. That'll be their 4th. We've got a timeout as well. Anderson leads it by 7.
Calling officials cheaters or corrupt. Insulting referees.
Threatening officials.
Berating young umpires, learning the ropes.
Violent language in the stands.
Screaming at a referee in the parking lot. It's not a game.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
We'll take a look at that, see if we can. See, it almost looked like it was off the hands of Rob Davidson.
They give him the ball to Transy.
There you go. So good call. So it'll stand as the 4th turnover by the Ravens.
Coach is still going, now you call it here, you call it there. Yeah.
Trying to get every advantage you can.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, that's the way it is. 7-point lead. Transy, if they can start hitting the outside shot, and of course Idla hit that 3 from deep moments ago. Good look here at Walbert. Turnaround jumper is good by Marshall. He has 8. And the lead down to 5. Kind of had the feeling they were not going to go that easily. Ferguson off the drive. Swan able to save the basketball. Take that back. That'll be Williams. Williams able to get away from the defender. Shot short. Rebound Marshall. Transy quickly the other way. Here's another 3. It's up and it is good. Thanks to Lancaster. He has 5. And the lead down to 2. See if Anderson can answer the call here.
Games have run so far, isn't it?
Nolan Swan spins in the lane. Has to get out of there quickly. Here's Ferguson. His 3-pointer good.
Boy,
5 now for Ferguson.
He's got confidence in that shot.
Lead back to 5. We come up on 6 minutes. First half. Deep 3. As Walbert can't get it to go. Ball safe from going out of bounds, and it will go over to Anderson. Good attempt by Lancaster. As we will see Will Jamison come back in. Mattingly inbounding the basketball. A lot of pressure now here by the Pioneers. Ball's going to be stripped out of the hands of Troutman. He thought he got fouled.
There is contact there.
Oh, yeah.
There is contact there.
.24 on the shot clock. That is Troutman deep in the corner. Ferguson on the drive. Good ball movement. Swan wide open for 3.
That extra pass really threw him off, didn't it?
Lead back to 8. Here's a 3 again by Lancaster.
I got it for 8.
He's hit both 3-pointers. Actually, 2 of the 3 3-pointers. Back to a 5-point game. Ferguson able to kick it back to Mattingly, and he lost the basketball. 5th turnover now by the Ravens. Quickly the other way. Layup good by Lancaster. Down to 3. In the corner. Here's a 3 on the way. No good. Jamison can't get it. They're 1 and done. And now Transy back the other way.
Might have been too quick of a 3.
Idlet. 3-pointer. Yes. And now they're stroking it. And we're tied at 34.
And the crowd is in the game.
Didn't I tell you earlier? All you got to do is shoot better, right?
Yep.
The drive by Troutman, can't get it. Back the other way we go. Here's another three, no good by Walbert. And then the outlet pass almost stolen away. Troutman gets fouled. And the foul go against Drew Marshall. That was basically to avoid an easy layup.
Exactly right. Manley has made a couple of turnovers, and a lot of that is just the length that he has to go to make that pass.
Yeah.
I love the play, don't you?
Yeah.
Good plays.
Yeah.
Good plays.
Walbert out, Marshall out for Transylvania.
Are they going to reset the shot clock?
Got it at 25. Ravens inbounding. Dangerous pass. Another turnover. Number 6. Back there the way we go. The strong drive foul call will put Jackson Smith at the line. Nolan Swan just picked up his second. Old man momentum has switched over big time to Transylvania.
Sure has.
They have a chance to take the lead now. Well, again, they're shooting better from the outside. 4 3-pointers now, where at first they had none. One more for Jackson Smith.
They could have went away.
Yeah.
They did not.
It could have been over. Second one missed, high for the rebound, Ferguson. You say over, and we're in the first half. You get down by 20 to Anderson, you're going to have a hard time coming back. Mattingly shoots the air ball. Lancaster saves it from going out of bounds.
That was not even close.
Under 4. Tell you what, Lancaster has the hot hand.
He wants the ball.
He did. They got to cover up Idlet as well. Oh, bad pass that time. Lancaster trying to get it down low. We'll take a timeout. 35-34, Transylvania.
Every person has a story waiting to be told. Mr. Jack comes in every Monday.
Yeah, that's right.
One day I noticed his hat said he was a Korean War veteran. I asked him if he'd ever been to the Korean War Memorial.
No, I never had a chance to go.
That was the day I knew we had to do whatever it took to get him there.
Manny made it happen. I got to go to Washington, D.C. to all the memorials. The World War II Memorial, Naval Memorial, Korean War Memorial. Took all kind of pictures and everything, and it was a good trip, too.
I'm glad that I could be a part of Mr. Jack's story.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN. We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
Back here at Transylvania, Clyde Beck Athletic and Recreation Center, and right now Transylvania down double figures, coming back now to take the lead at 35-34.
Their shooting percentage jumped to 50%.
I can see it, yeah. Because they were down, what,
24%.
Wow. It's amazing what shooting can do for you. So now Anderson, almost a turnover, and they'll get Dakota Caps on the foul. He was really giving it to Nolan Swan.
They only have 4 seconds. Oh, they're going to reset the shot clock.
Yep, put it at 30. Boy, the defense there by Dakota Caps.
You got to help me with the shot clock rule there.
I'm not sure why they put it at 30. The drive, Mattingly leans in, misses, the putback, no, and the rebound, Hunter Barr. He was bothered by Barr, and his size underneath. By the way, Walbert is checked back in now for Transylvania. 3 in the corner is up, and it is good. Drew Marshall, he has 11. And now it's a 4-point lead by Transylvania. Here's Davidson. They got to get something going now offensively. Mattingly driving against Barr. Mattingly missed another one. And he is having a difficult time against Hunter Barr. Back the other way. Barr, left hand, yes. And
the basket.
They may get Mattingly, and they do. And the lead can be extended to 7. Ferguson coming back in.
That's a 6-point lead.
Yeah.
I mean, like that.
Just like that. Hunter Barr, chance to get to 9. And just like that, a 7-point lead. We saw Transy go into a little bit of a funk offensively early, but since then they've changed their fortunes. Off the glass, the tip, and then the putback good by Davidson. First it was missed by Nolan Swan, and then Ferguson. 2 minutes and change now here in the first half. Walbert back once again to Caps. Good look at Drew Marshall. Marshall, foul call, and I thought Marshall that time was the one that hooked.
I agree.
They're going to get Troutman on his first. There's no doubt about it. That was a left-hand hook. Shot clock back to 20. Walbert will find Barr at the circle. Barr steps back. They backed off on him and hit the 3. You can't back off Hunter Barr. And it is an 8-point lead. Back the other way. Swan on the baseline. Williams, no good. Good box out and a foul call, and I think they may get Walbert, but Walbert, I thought, did a pretty good job of boxing out.
Troy.
Come on.
Troy, you can't.
Come on.
Troy, you can't.
Oh, he had him right there.
Troy, you can't throw the hip.
He didn't throw the hip. He couldn't. The guy was all over his back.
He threw
Come
the
on.
hip.
You and I.
Watch. There's the, see the hip?
He's backing him out. I'd back you out.
Great call, guys.
If I had a chance to back you out, I'd do it in a second.
Well, okay. I fought you for a pizza.
Here's
Good.
Swan. His third three-pointer.
They needed that.
Coming up on a minute to go. 5-point lead, Transylvania. The drive and the kick now to Caps. He goes down, and boy, you hope he's okay. Looked like almost hit his head on the floor, but there was no whistle there. We'll see Lancaster come back in now for Transylvania, and that will give Idlet a chance to get a rest. On the drive, and shot no good by Williams. Saved it from going out of bounds. Here's Ferguson. Inside Davidson, layup good. Great pass by Ferguson. And Transylvania wants a timeout. This should be see if this is going to be a full timeout or a 30. Looks like it's going to be a 30. We'll keep it here, 35.6.
He would have lost it if he didn't take it.
And they're hoping here to only get a shot. Anderson is going to get it back. Don't forget, coming up at halftime, we're scheduled to talk, or coaches scheduled to talk with Hannah Klein, the head coach for the women's basketball team, who punched their ticket to the NCAA Division III tournament. By the way, next week, a lot of the Division I tournaments begin on the women's side and the men's side in the mid-levels. So we're into March Madness.
We are.
Yeah.
Well, March is tomorrow.
Yes.
67 degrees down here today.
I know.
Nice tan.
So thank you.
So we got here at 10:30 or 11?
We got here a little after 11. 11.
And you were laying out in the sun by 11:45?
I was. Yes,
yeah.
It was great.
That's nice. Oh, he touched the ball.
That zone kind of hanging back here, even with Transylvania shooting as well as they have. There's a difference of about 5 seconds between the game clock and the shot clock. Marshall looking for the high screen. Drive, floater, no good by Smith. And ball loose on the floor, picked up by Williams. Williams, and the drive down low by Troutman. He cannot get benefit of the call, and the Ravens can't believe there wasn't a whistle at the end of the first half. Halftime score, Transylvania 44, Anderson 41, here in HCAC TV.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
Calling officials cheaters or corrupt, insulting referees,
Threatening officials.
Berating young umpires, learning the ropes.
Violent language in the stands.
Screaming at a referee in the parking lot. It's not a game.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
Every person has a story waiting to be told. Mr. Jack comes in every Monday.
Yeah, that's right.
One day I noticed his hat said he was a Korean War veteran. I asked him if he'd ever been to the Korean War Memorial.
No, I never had a chance to go.
That was the day I knew we had to do whatever it took to get him there.
Mandy made it happen. I got to go to Washington, D.C. to all the memorials. The World War II Memorial, Naval Memorial, Korean War Memorial. Took all kind of pictures and everything, and it was a good trip, too.
I'm glad that I could be a part of Mr. Jack's story.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN. We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
They say nice guys don't finish first. So maybe it's time to reconsider what it means to be first.
It's about being your best, but knowing you could be even better.
It's being present, but respectful of history.
You sure you want to make that move?
It's donating something more valuable than money.
It's believing in yourself and something bigger. It's coming from different families, but treating each other like brothers.
It's not just being a man, it's being a Mason.
Well, it's been games of runs this first half. You see the score 44-41, Transylvania over Anderson at halftime. Points, the three-point baskets, Anderson was 7 of 14. Transy was 6 of 17. Field goal percentage, Anderson 15 of 35. Transy 18 of 34. Field goal free throws, Anderson was 4 of 4. Transylvania was 2 of 3. Rebounding, the edge goes to Anderson, 19 to 15. Been 2 ties, and the lead change has been 3. The biggest lead, 12 points for Anderson, 6 points for Transy, and very battle of the paints. 16 points for Anderson, 22 for Transy. Second chance points, 9 for Anderson. Total steals in the ball game, 6 for Transy and just 1 for Anderson. We're going to take a timeout. When we come back, a lot more for you right here at halftime. 41-44.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
Calling officials cheaters or corrupt?
Insulting referees.
Threatening officials.
Berating young umpires, learning the ropes.
Violent language in the stands.
Screaming at a referee in the parking lot? It's not a game.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
Supporting IndianaSRN ensures this level of coverage continues while providing unique opportunities for sponsors and partners to reach a dedicated, engaged audience. Your support helps promote the HCAC, showcases its student athletes, and enhances community connections. And by backing IndianaSRN, you're investing in professional sports storytelling, increasing brand visibility, and being part of a platform that celebrates excellence, teamwork, and the future stars of collegiate athletics. I want to thank our sponsors as well, including Reynolds Farm Equipment, Boilermaker Local 374, along with Burtner Electric, Wheeler Mission, Morales Group Staffing, LifeWise Academy, LiUNA, and the Indiana SRN sports page. And don't forget our sports page tomorrow. We'll have all the scores and highlights of college, high school, pro sports. Indiana SRN sports page.
And we were talking earlier that March Madness starts midweek next week. The mid-collegiate, mid-major games.
Yeah.
And then a lot of women's. I know the Big Ten women's are in Indianapolis this year. It should be pretty exciting. And then all of a sudden, if you're a Division I big-time basketball program, you play 2 more games and then you're done, and a lot of people fighting for that number 1 spot in all those conferences. And the best team in the conference by far this year is the Michigan Ball Club. So that makes me hurt myself saying that, since I'm a Boilermaker, but it's been a lot of fun. You look at this league, the HCAC. We've been covering it now. This is our 5th year covering this, and I think it's getting better and better and better. And I think instead of 5 or 6 teams, I think we really do have 7 teams, maybe 8, that's going to be able to compete. And the other teams are learning and getting better. So it's been a lot of fun covering this. We want to thank Jay Jones, the commissioner, who trusts us to do this several years ago, and what a crew we have. And thank to William today for working with us today. Sticks is with us, always is with us, and Noah. And I tell you what, we got track and field going on also on the HCAC network. I don't know where they are, but I think they're almost halfway through, or even more than halfway through their competition today.
Okay, and so they'll have a late night, and then before you know it, we're going to be thinking about baseball and softball.
What?
Yeah. And they've already started both. By the way, first half scoring, we're going to start with Anderson. They were led by Nolan Swan. He had 13 in the first half. Rob Davidson coming off the bench, he had 12. Elijah Mattingly, they need to get him going offensively. He's been a little frustrated trying to take the ball against Hunter Barr. So far it hasn't worked, but Mattingly has 3. DeMonte Ferguson with 5 points. Kenny Troutman with 6. Bryce Williams, who had 14 in their win against Rose-Hulman, has not scored. 2 points by Will Jamison, and Cedric Anderson did not score in the first half. Transylvania had 3 players in double figures. Hunter Barr, 12 points. Drew Marshall had 11, and Caden Lancaster off the bench, he had 10. 6 points by Luke Eidlet. Reeser ends up with 4, and Jackson Smith with a single point. Anderson with 6 turnovers in the first half, and only 4 turnovers by Transylvania. But I mentioned to you earlier, you said, what's it going to be for Transylvania to get back in the game? They're down double digits, and the bottom line, very simple, you got to shoot the ball better, and they did. And once they started shooting the ball, not much Anderson could do.
Well, the red mark that you see as a 3-point mark, that's isn't it the NBA mark?
Yeah.
Look at that line. See that line?
Yeah.
Go ahead and bring that back a little bit. Go all the way back. Keep going. A little bit more, William.
He can't hear you because he didn't have his headphones on.
Back that up a little bit, William. A little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more. See that wing on the bat?
Yeah.
That's where they've been shooting the ball. I mean, some of those shots have been in Indianapolis.
Yeah, they've been very deep. They're not afraid to shoot it from long range. All right, we'll take a timeout. We'll come back. Your second half is coming up in moments here on HCAC TV.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
Coverage of the Heartland Collegiate Athletic Conference on HCAC TV is powered by IndianaSRN. We deliver high-quality professional broadcasts that bring the excitement of every game to fans wherever they are. With multiple cameras, ESPN-style graphics, expert commentary, and in-depth analysis, the coverage elevates the visibility of our HCAC athletes, coaches, and programs. Fans, alumni, and families are experiencing the energy and intensity of the games as if they were courtside, creating stronger engagement and pride across all of our campuses. Ready to go here in the second half. Let him play, not too much. I'm sure Anderson, though, a couple of times thought, especially when you think about Kenny Troutman on that last drive toward the end of the first half, I think he thought he got fouled on that one. But bottom line is you're going to have to be very, very strong in this championship game.
Yeah, especially because when you do go to that next level, let me tell you, it's going to be a lot physical than where it is now.
And you're going to play a lot of teams that are going to be bigger.
Yep. Well, yes, because this conference, really, in the Midwest, it's probably – there's a lot more kids on the East Coast and West Coast that pretty physical.
Yeah. All right, here we go as we're ready to begin the second half. Looks like starters on both sides, Barr, Marshall, Smith, Reeser, and Eidlet. And for Anderson, Mattingly, Ferguson, Troutman, Swan, and Williams. Boy, Davidson, a big boost off the bench. But then Lancaster kind of evened it out with 10 of his own. You got to give Transylvania a lot of credit. Brian Lane and his group fell down double digits, still managed to find a way to come back, take the lead.
They didn't panic.
They did not panic. So we'll be Anderson basketball for just a couple of seconds, and they turn it over. Quickly the other way we go. Marshall, the skip pass down to Eidlet. Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
A little miscommunication between Eidlet and Marshall.
Did it get cold in here?
Must have. It's not December, so we can't blame it on the giving part of the season. With each team already a turnover here in the second half. Ravens back the other way here. Swan for three, no good. How about that rebound by Ferguson? Ferguson just kind of swept in there and used his athleticism to get that offensive rebound. Ferguson with 5 points, down low, and a foul call against Reeser, his first. Ravens went a couple of minutes at the inbound. No whistle there. Looked like the foul should have been on Jackson Smith. Back the other way, and the tomahawk dunk by Hunter Barr. Look out. Wow. Technical foul on the Anderson head coach.
Now, sometimes you do that to get your team fired up.
Yeah. So here is Eidlet at the line for two. Eight points now for Luke Eidlet. Now I think that, again, just from the standpoint of, like you said, getting your players a little more motivated here, and I don't think that Anderson felt they were getting some calls. Mattingly kicks it back out. Williams will run it down at midcourt.
Oh, he stepped on the line.
They're just not offensively doing very well as Mattingly missed it, and the rebound by Reeser and a foul by Ferguson.
Ferguson's a little frustrated.
Carter Collins, the head coach for the Ravens.
Smart move here. Take Ferguson out, cool him off a little bit. They need him.
Well, I got to go back. Ferguson and Troutman, I think, are two guys that have kind of felt that they've had strong drives to the basket and at times have been fouled and there hasn't been a whistle. So you can see where they've been a little frustrated. Ball loose on the floor. Marshall diving for it. Marshall able to get it back. Boy, I tell you what.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, even in the backcourt right there. Back the other way we go. Ball goes out of bounds. Foul against Jackson Smith. See, now, again, back the other end, I think there was some contact there, and the Ravens felt that they didn't get a fair shake. Smith picked up his first. By the way, Transylvania, 6 turnovers off the inbound. That's way off the mark. Nolan Swan.
Oh, my!
As Hunter Barr goes to the floor, and foul's going to go against Bryce Williams. He's a little frustrated. Williams hasn't scored yet.
Williams took a direct line to the baseline down there.
By the way, he and Idlet jawing at one another once they crossed midcourt.
Yes, sir. Got to keep you cool here.
Yeah. Ravens staying into that 2-3 zone. Ball loose on the floor. Picked up by Reeser. And another turnover by Transylvania. Mattingly down the lane. In the corner. The 3 is way short as Troutman can't get it to go.
I think that ball might have got deflected, Troy.
By the way, Rob Davidson in the lineup. Shot fake, 3 on the way by Idlet, and he got it. Third 3 of the ball game. He has 11.
It's a 10-point lead.
A double-digit swing. We'll take a timeout as well. Transy leads it by 10.
Every person has a story waiting to be told. Mr. Jack comes in every Monday.
Yeah, that's right.
One day I noticed his hat said he was a Korean War veteran. I asked him if he'd ever been to the Korean War Memorial.
No, I never had a chance to go.
That was the day I knew we had to do whatever it took to get him there.
Manny made it happen. I got to go to Washington, D.C. to all the memorials. The World War II Memorial, Naval Memorial, Korean War Memorial. Took all kind of pictures and everything, and it was a good trip, too.
I'm glad that I could be a part of Mr. Jack's story.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN. We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
It doesn't sound like much in the first 3 minutes of the second half, but it is a 7-0 run. Anderson has now gone nearly 3 minutes without a point to begin the second half. And they're down by 10. They don't want this thing to stretch on.
This is enough, I think.
I think it is. They've got to get something going. Mattingly. And I know they're frustrated, but you got to keep a cool head now. Quick foul there on Marshall. That's his second. Boy, and the one thing about it, you come this far, and I'm not talking about distance, I'm talking about in the season. How about the finger roll there by Swan? You come this far, you do not want to end the season. You put so much time and effort into now, what, 28 games? These are your 28th game of the season?
You started in October.
And your conditioning started over the summer. So it's a long time. If you're a senior, you really don't want this to come to an end. Eidlet inside the three-point line. The double team lost it. Third turnover already. The outlet pass and the layup good at the other end by Williams, his first two. Lead down to 6. Boy, and a bad pass intended for Barr. And Transylvania wants a timeout as well. See if it's going to be a full timeout. We'll take a timeout as well.
They say nice guys don't finish first. So maybe it's time to reconsider what it means to be first.
It's about being your best, but knowing you could be even better.
It's being present, but respectful of history.
You sure you want to make that move?
It's donating something more valuable than money.
It's believing in yourself and something bigger. It's coming from different families, but treating each other like brothers.
It's not just being a man, it's being a Mason.
Back here at Transylvania, great to have you with us for the HCAC men's and women's basketball championships. I know it was a long day for everybody yesterday. Had 4 games here at the Clive Beck Athletic and Recreation Center, built, 22 years ago, 23 years
24,
ago?
24, you said.
Is it 24?
Yeah.
Beautiful place.
Oh, it is.
I had a chance to walk around campus while you guys were setting up because that's beyond my thinking capacity.
Yes.
But beautiful, beautiful buildings and some of the old buildings. By the way, there is, just to give you an idea,
Otis,
there is a kissing tree
right
out that way. And this plaque says students used to sneak a kiss that were dating each other a long time ago. And the faculty looked the other way to make sure that they didn't really bother anybody. 3 is missed by Swan. So I thought I'd let you know if you're ever in this area and you want to smooch your sweetheart, there's a kissing tree.
Take Debbie over there and kiss.
There you go. Nice pass inside, basket good by Barr. He took that up strong against Mattingly. Lead back to 8. Transylvania in a zone of their own. Here is Swan for 3, missed it. Davidson able to keep that one from going out of bounds. That's a great rebound.
That's a great fingertip. That's his football prowess at Chittard High School.
Block shot, able to get it back. Put back good by Nolan Swan. He has 17. Swan stays with it, and again leading all scorers with the 17 points. Hunter Barr with 16 now for Transylvania. Barr, the extra pass. Nice dish underneath. Marshall gets the 2, give the assist to Caps. Right now they're matching him basket for basket. That's a block shot that time by Caps on the attempt by Troutman. And offensive foul the other way on Drew Marshall, his 3rd. 10th turnover now by Transylvania. Coming in the lineup will be DeMonte Ferguson and Will Jamison for Anderson.
You got to realize where you are on the floor.
Walbert comes in. Drew Marshall will sit down with 13 points.
You think Coach was happy with that foul?
Is any coach happy with the foul?
I'm never happy with the foul. Or turnovers.
Some of those things will drive you nuts, won't they?
Yes, sir.
Good look at Ferguson. Lost it. Turnover, Anderson. Back the other way we go. Oh, I tell you what.
He had a shot.
Yeah, Eidlet wanted that basketball, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Watching DeMonte Ferguson, looks like he might have caught
something.
one to the mouth.
Yep.
Huh? He and Hunter Barr getting physical down low. You know the underneath official is going to keep an eye on that, and they do get Ferguson this time. I don't think it was so much on the pass. It was on the deflection, and he reached in and got the foul. Stops a potential turnover there for Transylvania. I tell you what, I
saw it.
He's like, I want it back. Walbert almost losing it is Caps. Defense starting to pick up a little bit. Here's Barr, his three-pointer. Take that back. That's going to be Lancaster. Lancaster with 13, and what a lift he's been off the bench. Back the other way. Quick three is no good as Swan can't get it. And we have an out of bounds there by Walbert. He thought he got pushed out of bounds by Rob Davidson. We will stay here as coming out of the lineup will be Bryce Williams.
Oh, no.
Off the inbound, and the shot in the corner good by Kenny Troutman.
And Anderson got a break there. Don't you think?
In what way?
Well, the guy shoved him out of bounds, and they gave him the ball.
It's because he shoved him out of bounds. Nice pass inside in the strip. Lancaster can't get it to go. Ravens back the other way. Troutman will take it to the rim himself and score. 5 straight for Troutman. And it's down to 6. Ravens defensively have picked up their intensity.
They have stepped it up.
They're in a zone, but I tell you what, you're going to get guarded now. They're going to back off Dakota Caps. He will find Idlet, and guess what? He nails another one.
Well, you're 3-2. You're matching them 3-2, so.
Under 12.5. This is Mattingly. Now it'll be Troutman for 3. Troutman's like, you know what? I can do that too.
He's filling it up.
He is, and they need him.
Down by 6.
By the way, Mattingly, only 3 points.
Yep.
They got to get points out of Mattingly. And the other one, Bryce Williams, only 2. 13 and 14 respectively last night. Back the other way, the 3 by Dakota Caps. And they had backed off him a little bit ago. This time he made him pay. Lead back to 9. Transylvania looking for the sweep. Both teams looking to go to the NCAA tournament. Here's Troutman again in the corner. No good. Rebounded by Caps. Almost another 3 by Lancaster. Rebounded by Mattingly. Down in numbers, but Swan will take it himself. Feeds underneath to Mattingly, and he's going to get fouled. And the foul will go against Hunter Barr. And we've got a TV timeout. 11:21 to go, 64-55.
Every person has a story waiting to be told. Mr. Jack comes in every Monday.
Yeah, that's right.
One day I noticed his hat said he was a Korean War veteran. I asked him if he'd ever been to the Korean War Memorial.
No, I never had a chance to go.
That was the day I knew we had to do whatever it took to get him there.
Manny made it happen. I got to go to Washington, D.C. to all the memorials. The World War II Memorial, Naval Memorial, Korean War Memorial. Took all kind of pictures and everything, and it was a good trip, too.
I'm glad that I could be a part of Mr. Jack's story.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN. We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
11:21 remaining, 64-55. Transylvania was down double digits in the first half. They have battled back, now leading it by 9. After the TV timeout. By the way, Anderson has started to play much better offensively once they got Kenny Troutman going. He has 8 points here in the second half, 14 overall. Nolan Swan has 17, but they've got to get Mattingly going, and they've got to get Bryce Williams going. Both double-digit scores last night. And Mattingly to the line for the first time. Back to an 8-point lead. Got a nice roll on both free throws.
Almost like he threw him up there.
Yeah. As they say, as long as it goes in.
As long as it goes in, baby.
Tell your players, bounce it off your head. As long as you can make it go in half the time, it'd be great. Lancaster still in the game. He is feeling it once again from 3, and he gets another one. 16 by Lancaster. 4 3-pointers. And he has now outscored Davidson off the bench by 4. Swan on the drive, leans in. Swan off the glass, no good. Swan could have been called for an offensive foul the way he ducked that shoulder.
They're shooting 48% from three-point line.
That is crazy. And again, they got off to a very cold
Slow start.
Here's Walbert. And you can see right now the idea is use as much shot clock as you can and get a quality look. How about that runner? No good by Caps. But they ran a lot of time off the clock, and we're coming up on the halfway point of the second half. Mattingly at top. Now we'll find Ferguson. Ferguson drives, and a foul before the block that time by Walbert.
You got to give him 2.
Foul's going to be on Jackson Smith, and they will give him 2 shots.
Yeah, that's what you want.
Yep.
Score when the clock is stopped.
Ferguson had 5 in the first half, has not scored here in the second half.
Wow. Do you see his feet? No lift. Can the legs be going right now?
Well, they did play yesterday. Back-to-back games. Second free throw is good.
He's got 6.
And believe me, we've been up and down the floor tonight.
Yes, we have.
Past the halfway point. Still 9-point lead. Walbert, no good on the 3. The tip up. And coming away with it is Mattingly. Here come the Ravens.
Big rebound.
Williams. The drive, Williams, double pump after the ball was maybe tipped out of his hands.
Is that not a travel?
No. Chance for a 3-point play, though. Foul against Luke Idlet. Can get it down to 6. We mentioned Williams, one of those players, along with Mattingly. Need to get him going offensively, and those 2 guys have now made the last 5. Here is Walbert again from 3. Missed another one.
I think you're pushing it now.
Williams. The drive. Williams off the glass. No. Trying to make something happen with that shot. Here's Smith across the timeline.
Coach Lane's telling him to slow down. I think this is a problem. I think you need to keep the accelerator on. Oh,
well, he thought about it, didn't he?
I think he thought he could shoot it. Oh, my goodness.
Holy cow. How about Luke Idlet? Now, that was at the volleyball line. Wow, 9-point lead. Here's Mattingly. Mattingly drives in, almost threw it away. The spin, the drive, back to Mattingly, layup good. Give the assist to Ferguson.
7.
That was really out there, Coach.
I think so. Right there it was.
Man.
Do it again, boy. Do it.
Says, I'll step back a couple more steps. Wide open, Walbert. This time in and out. That was in and out.
If that went in, I would have left.
Still at 7. Troutman back the other way. His 3 no good. Long rebound by Barr. Troutman was feeling it there for a while. Down to 8 minutes. Transylvania slowing it up now. Now I think you're starting to see a little bit of fatigue. Both these teams put out a lot of energy in that first half. Nice pass to the inside. Barr lays it in.
Beat him by a step. Got 18.
That was a great pass, though, by Walbert.
Yep.
Back to 9. Williams on the drive and a foul call against Barr. And we've got a timeout on the floor. 7:36 remaining. Transy leads it by 9.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
Take a look at the Ravens bench, and during the timeout, we were watching Hunter Barr, who has 18 points, limping to the bench for Transylvania. Boy, you lose him with 7:36 to go. That's a huge loss.
Trainer is working with her. Look like his ankle or the knee. Looks like the ankle, Troy. We'll see.
Well, we'll see how soon they'll get him back, as Bryce Williams at the line. 5 points by Williams, all in the second half. So back in the ball game is Ian Reeser. Reeser, the 6'6" sophomore.
Both coaches have worked the officials during the timeout.
Oh, yeah. So again, Williams at the line.
My bad. Back in my day, I worked the official. They would say, "You want me to stop refereeing?" No, I want your referee. I want your referee for me. 7.
Let's see how this Transylvania team responds without Hunter Barr.
Yep.
Because it really hurts their inside presence, and there's another turnover. 11 now for Transylvania. Bad pass by Walbert. Here's Williams. Williams got the defender in the air, sidesteps him, and here comes Bryce Williams. And the lead down to 5. You knew that Williams was too good to stop him cold. But Transylvania, all of a sudden now their offense has gone south a little bit. Here's Drew Marshall. Shot fake by Walbert. They'll kick it back outside to Marshall. Three-pointer good. Big bucket by Drew Marshall. 16 by Marshall.
That was in rhythm.
But it almost looked like sometimes there that Transylvania didn't want to shoot that ball from the outside because they'd missed a couple of shots. Here's Williams. His 3 is good. We mentioned Williams, one of the guys that got to get going.
He looks like he just wants the ball now.
Yeah.
Just wants the ball.
5-point lead.
Ferguson looks like he's coming in to check in.
Shot fake by Marshall. The drive. Marshall throws it up and got it to go in. How? I'm not sure.
He just flicked that ball. Flicked it. 7. Every single time Anderson makes that little mini run, they knock down a 3.
Nice drive. Boy, he had a wide open layup, and Williams bypasses it. Here's Mattingly. Lost it. Mattingly, he along with Drew Marshall, and Marshall picks it up. Turnover, number 9 now for the Ravens. I really thought Williams should have shot that ball. He had a wide open layup.
The extra pass hurt him that time.
Yeah. Take the for sure, 2 when you got it. Here's another deep 3 by Eidlet, no good. And ball is loose. It'll stay with Transylvania, and a foul call will put Walbert at the line, and that just came down to out-hustling the Ravens for the loose basketball.
Who wanted it most?
Davidson just picked up number 2, and that'll put Walbert at the line. He's not scored yet tonight. Couple of big free throws right here at 5:16 remaining. Wholesale changes here for the Ravens. They'll bring Will Jamison in, also coming in DeMonte Ferguson. Does Anderson have another push?
They need one.
It is awful hard at this stage when you're getting a little tired. Jackson Smith is in.
Those are 2 big free throws.
Very big. Now it's a 3-possession game. Still, again, you're over 5 minutes to go. But you know that Transylvania will use clock. This is Williams. Williams trying to find an opening. Good defense here by Caps.
Yep.
Williams will find Davidson for 3. Good. Big shot by Rob Davidson. And somebody, did Davidson, I think he went down, didn't he? They call a foul on Reeser.
We're going to have a review.
Take a look at it. Oh, he stepped on his ankle. He stepped on his foot and hurt his ankle.
He's up. That's the same ankle he hurt during the regular season.
But I'm a little confused. Did they call?
They called a foul.
But that was Drew Marshall. They signal Reeser for a foul. But I did not see that it was Reeser over there. And even if you come down on a guy's foot like that, that's not a foul. And they're going to review this. I'm really not sure why they're reviewing this.
I want to know what they're reviewing.
I mean, again, I understand Davidson coming down on the foot of Drew Marshall, and again, that's not a foul. Because the only thing that Davidson did was come down on the foot. There was no body contact whatsoever on a box out.
Let's see if we can watch that one more time. Here we go. Yeah, I don't see anything again, Troy.
And when the official came over, he called a foul on Ian Reeser. So I'm not sure, again, what this is. They called a foul on DeMonte Ferguson.
They called, I guess, on the The ball went in the basket, though, didn't it? I don't really know, Troy.
Well, the third foul called on
That
DeMonte Ferguson. I have no clue. But apparently, Rod Davidson is okay, so no foul on Reeser, but a foul on DeMonte Ferguson. Still a 6-point lead. The spin by Caps. The kick out. Another three, and guess what? Luke Idlet is feeling it tonight.
I got it for 20.
$14 points in the second half. Back to a 9-point lead. Shot missed by Will Jamison. And right now it is the Luke Idlet show. Without Hunter Barr, who has now come back into the lineup, but this is only his second trip down the floor, so apparently he's okay.
Looks like they've taped up his ankle.
Oh, he's thought about it again from the volleyball line.
He did.
Well, right now I'd let him shoot it wherever he wants. Turnaround jumper on the way. Good.
Oh, my goodness.
Hunter Barr fading away. He has 20. Back the other way, no good. Transylvania in control. And a foul call on DeMonte Ferguson, his fourth. And we got a timeout on the floor. 3:22 to go. Transy leads it by 11.
Calling officials cheaters or corrupt.
Insulting referees.
Threatening officials.
Berating young umpires, learning the ropes.
Violent language in the stands.
Screaming at a referee in the parking lot. It's not a game.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
Well, what a night for Luke Idlet. 20 points, 14 in the second half. Hunter Barr, who left the game with an injury, back in. He just hit a turnaround jumper, and after a slow start by Transylvania, fell down double digits, but they get down by 11, but they come back and now lead it by 11, a 22-point turnaround to this point. And it's just
pretty impressive.
A night for Transylvania.
He could get 21 here. You got Idle and Barr both with 20.
Yep.
And you got Marshall with 18. How's that?
Now 21. Yeah, they've had great production by three guys.
Pretty impressive.
And last night, Barr had 22. Marshall had 21. So back to a 12-point lead. Mattingly, no good. And the rebound by Idlet. I think Anderson knows now that they're in big trouble. And they're going to have to come out and guard. Carter Collins may be looking at the second straight year getting to the tournament championship game, and they lost at home to Franklin last year. This year on the road, and the drive by Barr, and that's too easy. 23 now by Barr. 87 points. Three is good by Swan. They're going to have to press.
Swan has 20.
Transy's going to need a timeout. Didn't have anybody going to the basketball. It'll be a 30. Got to set up their press breaker here. Transy wins. They will win their 20th of the season. They will go into the tournament with a 13-game winning streak.
Wow. Pretty impressive.
It's a much different looking team than when I saw them at Rose-Hulman.
Yeah, the first game of the year.
Well, not the first game of the year, but it was
the first time we saw them.
Yeah.
Yep. We saw them twice this year?
I've only seen them once.
Okay.
Yeah, but they're much better. And there's no doubt about it. They're playing with a little swagger. So, again, press breaker set up by Transylvania. This time, Eidlet will inbound the basketball. There's your trap. Eidlet across the timeline. And now the Ravens are going to have to foul at some point. As we're coming up on 2 minutes remaining, they can get this well under 2. Problem is, you're down by 11. It's 4 possessions. Forcing that one up, and that'll be a shot clock violation, though Drew Marshall thought he was fouled.
He looked at his hand and go, what did they do? I love it when kids think they get fouled.
You like it?
Well, you know, as physical as this game was today,
yeah,
that's not a foul.
No. Right now, as you see, the shot missed by Williams. And this one's pretty much in the books. I know that the Ravens are going to try to trap here, but again,
I would just take the shot clock violation.
Yeah, just run it down. Good look here at Barr. Mattingly can't stop him.
25. I think I still see the most valuable player in the tournament.
I do too. Troutman, no. $13-point lead with 1:10 remaining, and again we'll have the trophy presentation. All tournament team, you'll see that. I doubt very much we'll talk with Brian Lane. It's probably a long
He's
shot.
already told me he's not. Both coaches told me they would opt out.
Yeah. Well, bottom line is they're going to celebrate, and the other one won't want to talk because, I mean, who wants to talk after a championship loss, right?
You're correct.
Not that I would ever know. The lob and the dunk, and that puts an exclamation point on this one. Both the men and women are going to go to the NCAA tournament. Ferguson misses and now just run it out. In the corner, 3. No good by Eidlet. They'll get it back. Here's another one. I like you. I just run down take the shot clock violation. And the celebration about to begin. That one off the front of the iron. Anderson will have it one last time, and Transy puts 91 on the board. 3 good by Williams. And they'll inbound and run it out. Transylvania, 91. Anderson, 79. And Transylvania, the HCAC men's and women's basketball champions, and both teams are headed to the NCAA tournament. We're going to have the trophy presentation, and we'll have the all-tournament team coming up in just a moment, so hang in right there. We'll have that coming up next on HCAC TV.
the coaches, please return to the bench for the awards ceremony. Players and coaches, please return to your bench. Here to present the awards on behalf of the Department of Police Athletic Conference, please welcome Commissioner Jay Jones. At this time, we will recognize the members of the HCAC All-Tournament team. From Franklin College, Justin Harrington. From Rose Coleman, Joey Schmitz. From Anderson, number 10, Rob Dickinson. From Anderson, number 3, Kenny Troutman. From Transylvania, number 1, Drew Marshall. In this year's HCAC tournament, most valuable player from Transylvania, number 23, Hunter Ball. At this time, we would like to recognize the HCAC tournament runners-up. Congratulations to Anderson on an outstanding season. Their season culminated in the HCAC championship game. Let's have a round of applause for the Anderson Ravens. And now, your HCAC tournament champions, congratulations to the Transylvania Pioneers. Please come forward to receive the HCAC Tournament Trophy and banner. Benson, after winning the HCAC Tournament Championship, has earned an automatic bid into the 2026 HCAC Division III Basketball Championship.
Well, there you go. There's Transy, the winners of the HCAC. That wraps it up for our coverage today. We thank you very much for joining us. Congratulations, folks, for the women and the men's team and our crew tonight. We'll see you next time.